Greetings everybody, my name is Tommy the Game Master and welcome to my channel. Anyways, I was busy the last few days, had work, had homework, so didn't really get a chance to stop and really look at too much stuff at E3. And to be honest, going into this E3, I didn't think there would be anything really to excite me. Keep track of the Kingdom Hearts and see it Tales of Vesperia remastered was true and get the info on that. And that was basically it. And with the EA press conference and just everything I heard about it, just reading through the news articles, my cynicism seemed to at least start out being true. EA was basically what I was thinking a lot of AAA game announcements are going to be, which is we're going to make our next iteration of our yearly stuff, Battlefield in this case. We're going to put what's in popular, PUBG, cram it in there, and then we're going to probably put in microtransactions up the wazoo. And seen it before, and when I see these things taking 30, 40 minutes at the press conferences, I usually fall asleep or find something else to do. That said, there were a few things that excited me, especially when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 3, but let's go down the list of a few things that has excited me. Microsoft kind of announcing that they are making a new Battletoads game with Rare should be very interesting. Part of the Xbox One's problem isn't services and isn't hardware. The Xbox One X is the most powerful console out there. It can do 4K pretty easily, I've been told. It also has a buttload of services, including backwards compatibility and even the $20 for these Game Pass services. But what Microsoft is lacking is exclusives and a reason to really purchase their console. And with a lot of the games they were showing and the trailers they were showing were for multi-console games. They weren't exclusive. Starting with the Tales of Vesperia, which I'm very excited for. Tales of Vesperia is kind of like Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix when it comes to Tales fans. It has a whole bunch of new extra content added into it that us Americans didn't get, including 2 new playable characters that join the party. One is Flynn, who was already in the game, but he never joins and he just pops in and out. I guess in the Japanese version, eventually at some point he does join the party. And then there's another one named Patty, which we weren't even introduced to in our American version. So us getting all this content that was missing out, that was only exclusive to Japan, is very exciting. It's coming out in winter of this year. Bandai Namco, can I plead with you? Don't put it on January 29th because you guys already did this to me, and I think you're making a mistake if you release that right next to Kingdom Hearts 3. So hopefully, yeah, that will be placed on another week, unlike Tales of Berseria, which released right next to a new Kingdom Hearts game, even if it was a very small one. Speaking about Kingdom Hearts, we also got a new trailer for Frozen, and for those who are upset that Frozen is a world in Kingdom Hearts, my suggestion is to just let it go. Okay, bad jokes aside, I enjoyed the trailer. It showed off a lot. There were some sound issues, some changes in the animation are going to be needed to suit some of the English voice flaps. We see that when Sora says wow. But I do see some better writing in the series going on. Several years ago, back when Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance were released, Square Enix were kind of getting terrible and lousy at the way they wrote their JRPG storylines. Basically, throw anything but the kitchen sink in as long as it sounded epic and cool. Screw anything like character development or, even if the plot makes any sense, as long as it sounds cool and big. And it completely ruined the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy, and it made Kingdom Hearts kind of a mess to follow due to a bunch of retro conning and just things that don't make sense. with this Frozen trailer, I did see some writing to at least get some character development. We see Sora complain about being cold because he's in the mountains and he's an islander. Love that. Elsa's line saying she can't go back because all she does is hurt people is terrific. And for those who are wondering why Frozen would be in a Kingdom Hearts game, I think it's perfect. The whole core message of that movie is that love, not necessarily romantic love, but love will always triumph over fear and solitude. And that's a really great message. Larxene popping up with some of the Kingdom Hearts cheesy dialogue I was okay with. Personally, they need to drop some of the light and darkness just a tad bit and not gone with what's she going to choose, fear or love. That would have been a better line fitting of it. You know, but that was cool. The ending is another thing on that trailer I want to make another video on. And I'm going to do that, just explaining why I think the ending of that trailer will feature a cool twist. I just hope it's not just something for trailer fodder and nothing comes of it, because if that trailer is implying is true and stays true beyond a single boss fight, then that will shake up the way Kingdom Hearts 3 story is going to be told and what a lot of people's conceptions of it, and I love that. So I'll be making another video on that probably today if I have the time. Anyways, so far E3 has been more surprises for me, a lot of good games, and a lot of games I'm even interested in trying out, something I haven't said at a lot of E3s. I see there's a rumor of a Devil May Cry 5. I don't know if that was announced yet or not, but I need to check that one out. And then Mega Man 11. Capcom seems to be also getting back into the game, and that would just make me thrilled to see them regain their former glory, because as a kid, next to Konami, they were one of the biggest third-party developers and very beloved by their fans. Seeing them get back on track, getting back in touch with their base would be excellent. So anyways, this is Tommy the Game Master, thanking you for listening to this. I'll see you guys later.